Question 6. A department store employee employs trainees and qualified staff. A trainee staff works less than 19 hours and qualified staff work 19 hours or more. A formula for used to calculate the wages for a trainee is that a trainee staff wages equals the number of hours worked per week times £7.75. Joe is a trainee, he's worked 18 hours, calculate Joe's wages. Well, we're told that trainee wages equals number of hours he's worked, which is 18, multiply that by 7.75. So we need to do 18 times 7.75 equals, press the SD button, 139.5. Now that means £139.50, because remember 0.5 of a pound is 50 pence. So it's really important that if you wrote 0.5, they would actually mark it wrong. You need to write 0.50. Part 2. A different formula is used to calculate the weekly wage of qualified staff, and that is the number of hours they work per week times by £10.60, which you can see is a different rate, minus any deductions. Ryan is a qualified member of staff and he's worked 23 hours. His deductions are £21.39. Calculate his wages. So Ryan's wages, using the formula, number of hours, 23, times by £10.60, minus his deductions, so minus the £21.39. So on your calculator, it's 23 times by £10.60 minus the £21.39 equals, press the SD button, £222.41. So Ryan is going to get pound sign £222.41. And the final part for part 3, how much more did Ryan earn than Joe last week? Well, we need to find the difference between the two. So it'll be Ryan's earnings who earn more minus Joe's who earn less. 22241 minus the £139.50. So I've got that from the last question, minus 139.50 equals £82.91 difference. Part B. Ashton is a member of staff who has worked the same hours every week. Use the information to decide if Ashton is a trainee or a qualified member of staff. Now, the thing that we got to remember is if it worked, trainees less than 17 hours, qualified is more. So let's work out the hours he's worked. He worked from 10 till 3, which is 5 hours. 10 till 3 again, so another 5 hours. 2 till 6:30, which will be 4.5 hours. And then 10 till 3:30, which will be 5.5 hours. So total hours worked by Ashton equals 5, add 5, add 4.5, add 5.5. So 4.5 and 5.5 make 10, and 5 and 5 make 10. So in total, 20 hours. So the correct box is that he's qualified as works more than 70 hours. a week. Okay. Elena is the manager of a department store who is paid $1,760 every month. She invests 8% of her monthly pay into a pension fund. How much does she invest into a pension fund? So that question is asking us to work out 8% of 1,760. Now, when we put this into your calculator, we know that 8% as a decimal is 0.08. So to find 8% of 1,760, we do 0.08 multiplied by 1760. So 0.08 multiplied by 1760 equals, press the SD button because it came out. So that would be 140.8, which means £140 and 80 pence. Remember that 0.8 means 80 because we're dealing with money.